Cause if you see a girl who like fine, like run away. In Atlanta, like if she like fine, if she like magazine, like Jet magazine, like if she like fine the way you like, damn, where you seen her at? Like just let her go. You this bad and you ain't comments to let me know.
Bet I'm back with another story time. Sorry y'all, life man, you know what I'm saying, pulling me. But anyways, we're gonna call this one why I would never date another chick from Atlanta. Alright, so I'm on TikTok one day and I'm scrolling, boom, chick page pop up or whatever. Chick bad, you hear me? She bad, swag on point, just, I don't know, it was just something that kind of had me focusing on her profile. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have a whole lot of videos, but the videos she had, I was focused. You know what I'm saying? I liked them. I was like, she kind of bad. So boom, I hit the inbox with a She hit the inbox back with a and I'm like, yeah, she feeling me, cool, bet. So I'm like, where you at? You know what I'm saying? Cause like on her profile, it said like ATL Dallas, like, but I'm hoping she in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, where you at? She like, I'm in Georgia. Dang. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? So we started, having a conversation back and forth or whatever. Come to find out within the conversation, she had just broke up with her boyfriend. And like, she done messed with a girl before, but she ain't messed with a girl like in years. You know what I'm saying? And just from that little part of the conversation, my response was, cool, we could just be friends. And she was like, wow, why we could just be friends? And I'm like, because I don't do bi girls. Like I don't mess with bi girls, so it's best that we just be friends. And she was like, well, that's cool. And she was cool with it for like the first 2 days of conversation. Like she was cool with it. But I guess within the 2 days of conversation, she started realizing she was liking me, and she was like, yeah, I think I want to pursue you. Like that's where I'm at. I want to pursue you. Like, what's up? And I was just like, I don't know if I could do that because I don't do bi girls, but you know what I'm saying? We could kick it in, you know what I'm saying? See where it go, maybe. But I really just don't do bi girls. And she was like, I don't know, I'm going to probably change your mind on that one. And I was like, I don't know about it. But got to see it through, my boy. Got to see it through. So me and her end up like talking almost every day. Like she hit me up in the morning, she hit me up in the afternoon, she hit me up at night, like, and I'm not really used to being pursued. I'm more so the pursuer. So it was low key like a turn on for me. Like she really trying to get at me. Like, you know what I'm saying? She might be on the right type of time. And come to find out, she had a sister that lived in Dallas. So me and her had, you know what I'm saying, been chopping it up because she's about to come out here anyways because her sister was pregnant. So she was going to come out here as soon as the baby was born. So she really just waiting on the baby to be born to come to Dallas anyway. So I'm like, cool. You know what I'm saying? You still fine. Like, you still fine. I don't know if I would, you know what I'm saying, do more than be friends because the bi thing is still there, but you still fine. So let's get to part 2.
Welcome on into my channel, beautiful butterflies. Welcome on into my channel. Hello, guys, and welcome into Butterflies and Tea. And my name is Olympia, and we have some more tea to be sipping on right now, guys. So pick up the phone. If you can stay on the phone call with me the whole way through, you already see what we're talking about with this video. So I'm gonna jump back in. We're gonna sip on some more tea. I'll jump back in when I got some more opinions to put in like I normally do. In the meantime, let's just sip.
Part 2, my bad. So remember I said her sister, you know what I'm saying, is pregnant. So her mom's ends up coming out here, like, I guess, like, a little early, you know what I'm saying, to take care of, help her sister take care of things for the baby or get ready for the baby or whatever the case may be. And she ends up calling me one day and she's like, my mom is coming out there, so, like, can you go take her some, you know what I'm saying, something, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I got a plug, you know what I'm saying? They can take it over there, like, but I kind of low-key don't want to, like, meet your mom. She like, but we friends, though, so why would you not? Like, show me now that you know how to be my friend. I'm like, that's a good one. You are correct. So let's stand on that. So her mom's ends up coming out here Her mom's hit me up like, you know, when can I bring it or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, I could go ahead and bring it right now. Like, I was available and I had it, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm gonna bring it to you. So I ended up going over there. Mind you, me and her still had only FaceTime. Like, we ain't even really just seen each other, you know what I'm saying? Because she there and I'm here. So I ended up pulling up, you know what I'm saying? It was only like 5-10 minutes from my house, to be real with you. So I ended up pulling up, and I go in the house, and it's her sister and her mom's there or whatever. And they just kind of like looking at me, like just looking at me. And her mom's like, oh, you smell so good. I always smell good, you know what I'm saying?
I don't understand. I'm not understanding why she needed her to go and get something for her mom because, I mean, y'all leave me some comments, but if you know, uh, most of the time, you know somebody that knows somebody, or if you don't know nothing, you know they know somebody. It's always somebody knows somebody, period. I don't care. And if her sister was pregnant, she's more than likely got a man around. And I'm sure that he probably, I would assume, knows, of course, depending on um what's the word I'm looking for, the type of people that you're dealing with. And I'll say that.
But anyways, she just looking, they just both looking at me. So we end up talking actually for a little bit, and her mom's was like, she wants to take me out to eat the next day. She like, you want to go out to eat the next day? And I don't be turning down no meals. And she was like, well, I'll pay for it, but I don't have a car here. It's just my daughter's car. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, I'll come pick you up, cause why not? And it was just like a cool gesture. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to feed me. Gesture, my fault. But cool. So the next day, you know what I'm saying, I pick her up, we go out to eat, and all her moms is talking about is like how wonderful she is, how she think we will make a great couple, like I need to give her daughter a chance, and like all it is, right? All it is. So if your mom vouching for you like this, I'm just like, oh, like, okay, cool.
It sounded like she was throwing something on there. That's what it sounded like to me, because moms vouch for you, but they're not gonna, vouch for you to a certain extent. Most moms is gonna be like, well, so on and so forth. Not every mom, but some moms. But they're a little suspicious to me.
Like, cause my moms would never take somebody out to eat and tell them that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause she did ask me, like, as far as, do I work? What do I do? Just pretty much asked me about me. And I guess after she asked me about me, she just put in her head that I would be perfect for her daughter, which was cool to me because I had never experienced this before. So, bet, you know what I'm saying? She over there coming with it. Your mom's coming with it. Like, it's starting to make sense. Cool. But, I ain't gonna say but. Anyways, after that, her mom had hit me up like 2 days after that to bring her some more. Like, and every time we were just having conversation, I got really cool with her moms or whatever. And I guess her moms was telling her really good things about me. Like, I look good in person, like I smell good, saying really good things. So she started pursuing me even harder. So she ends up asking me, she's like, the baby is kind of taking too long and you just need to come to Atlanta at this point. And I'm like, all right, bet, I come to ATL. But before I went out to ATL, y'all, let me tell y'all the things that happened on FaceTime that I should have taken as red flags. Like, I should not have avoided these things. So let's go to part 3. All right, y'all, part 3. So, things that I should have paid attention to on FaceTime. So, one day we on FaceTime, and all of a sudden, she runs up to the phone and hangs it up. And I'm like, and we on FaceTime, so I literally see her, like, coming from the other room, because she told me to hold on real quick. I guess she went to the door, somebody knocked on the door, I don't know. But she literally ran in the room and boom, and hung up the phone. And I'm like, okay, cool. And I call her, and I call back, and she don't answer. She don't answer me again. Y'all, she don't hit me up again till the next evening. And mind you, this is from a female that's on, like, calling me all the time. Like, she don't call me back till the next evening. And I'm just like, yo, what happened? Like, what's going on? So yeah, chick don't hit me up till the next evening. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, what's going on? Like, and
Hmm.
she told me that her ex had popped up
Oh
and they
shit.
had a long talk.
Oh, they had a long talk, all right. A long talk, getting into bed, having some conversation, but not the actual conversation that we are having or you're having right now.
And he left and she went to bed.
Hmm. Yeah,
And I'm like, okay.
side eye.
That didn't add up. Like, that should have been a
That
red
part.
flag. That nigga came through to get and you know what I'm saying, he burned out. Like, that should have been a red flag. Like, it is what it is. The next one, we on the phone, we get to talking about, like, you know what I'm saying, guns in some type of way. She brings up guns. I could care less. I'm not really a gun toting person, you know what I'm saying, from Texas or not. I just don't move like that. It just ain't me. Not to say I ain't got none, but her collection, she pulls out guns. She got army guns. She carries a gun with her everywhere she goes. She got, bro, she pulled out at least 6 of them on FaceTime. At
Mm-mm.
least 6 of them. And in my mind,
Don't
I'm like,
nobody
what
need no
army
damn
she
six
fighting?
guns. She don't need no six guns. What do you need six guns for? Like, what are you doing where you need six weapons? Like, mm, no. Something is more to that situation right there because there's just no way. Not unless you're a collector of those. Because I do know someone that does collect, but they collect German guns, not just collecting just because. It's actual collection of guns that you cannot really purchase unless you go search for them and get them from someone.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what army is this girl fighting? Why?
Hmm.
Red flag number 2.
Yeah.
Number 3, we was on FaceTime. And all of a sudden, she runs in the room again. When she ran in the room this time, she was like, I gotta get rid of it. I gotta get rid of it. And I'm like, get rid of what? What are you talking about? Like, it was just like a whole spurt of her going crazy. And all of a sudden, she pulls out these bags. Like, she got these bags. And they all got different types of, you know, things to, you know, fly with. You know what I'm saying? Get with. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? I only know about the greenery.
Hmm.
What is that? She's like, man, this happened and this happened. I gotta go
Like
get
I
rid of it right
said.
now. I'm gonna go bury it.
So right there proves what I was just saying. There's more to that situation why she has so many pum-pums. Nobody needs that many pum-pums. You only need like 1 or 2 pum-pums to protect yourself. Period. Maybe 3, depending on the situation and meaning in the sense of your household, if you have them in your household. Maybe you have one in your room, maybe you have one somewhere in another part of your house. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. So if somebody was to get in you know what I'm saying, you can anywhere, you ain't got to go to a specific spot. You have a couple spots. But like to have more than like 6 or more, yeah, that's too many for some, unless you're collecting for a specific reason.
This girl takes the camera while I'm on FaceTime. She gets she gets a fucking shovel. She has a shovel in her house. First, I don't know too many people that have shovels in their house. You know what I'm saying? Like, we normally gotta go rent or buy those and then we take them back. Like, unless you like, I just don't know. Like, unless you're a gardener, you garden. You know what I'm saying? Go get.
Or if you have an actual property, you live on land, then you would, of course, expect to see a shovel, but not in the house, maybe? Maybe near the house outside, but not in the
To
house.
shovel while I'm on FaceTime watching all this. She put the little camera. She in an apartment. She put the little camera on
Apartment?
like
Hello? An apartment? Girl, you don't need no. No, that's all wrong right there. And why is there a fly here?
the steps, and she digging a hole and she is putting stuff in it. And I'm
Mm-mm.
like, I almost felt like I wasn't watching what I was watching, but I was actually watching it, y'all. It was really happening. Like, those are 3 red flags I should have really paid attention
Um,
to. And the 4th
yeah.
flag is that every time we would get to like an uncomfortable conversation or like something would happen and you could tell her energy levels went up, she would always have to she would always have this baby voice. Like, y'all know when girls talk to that baby voice, she would do that, but it was to a whole nother level where she was like, Daddy. dead and like it was just weird. Like it was just weird, and I don't know. Those I should have paid attention to those four red flags before I decided to book a flight to ATL and go see her. Got to see it through, my boy. You got to see it through.
No, you don't. The devil is a lie.
So yeah, part 4. Alright.
And the fourth red flag, I would have never even, baby girl.
So I still decided to go catch the flight because
Yeah, see, I knew that's where she was going with that. I would have never even went over there. That fourth red flag was too many damn flags. The third flag was too many flags, and that should have been enough right there because the third time is always the charmer, hands down. Leave me some comments.
through. So I catch the flight. She picked me up from the airport. She meets me in the airport. I see her. She fine. She's still bad. She just as bad. You know what I'm saying? Big. I give her a hug. We get in the car. Her daughter was in the back seat. Her daughter like 14, 15 years old or whatever. She in the back seat. I introduce myself. Hey, what's going on? I'm such and such. You know what I'm saying? I tell her like, yo, I'm hungry. Like, can we grab something real quick? She starts naming off places. We go pull up somewhere to eat. You know what I'm saying? I get all of us something to eat. We get to her house. Go in her room. You know what I'm saying? She got the candles lit or whatever. And mind y'all, I'm still on the friendship type time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still on that type time. Like, because I really don't know you and you still, like, told me you was bi. So I'm really still on that type time or whatever. So, I go take a shower. You know what I'm saying? I get out the shower. She, you know what I'm saying, I set up the bed, all of that. Because it was late. My flight was really late. You know what I'm saying? Like 12 o'clock at night. So I lay down in the bed. She lay down in the bed next to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at her like, you fine, but I don't know if I want to take that risk. Like, I don't know if I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because that might not be no good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't. And it was just, I don't know. Like, it didn't.
I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, if you wasn't planning on, sexually having a relationship with that person, like right now at that moment, like maybe you probably should have got a hotel, and then you guys could have met up that next day and went out, hung out, came over there, whatever the case may be, and then kind of took it from there. Because that, in my mind, makes me kind of feel like that was what was in your mind. Like you were gonna go over here, you were gonna go with this girl, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You guys gonna hang out, you was gonna do your little thing, and then hang out a couple more days, and maybe you go back home. In my mind, that's kind of what it sounds like. So it was kind of like you already had a plan in your head, but then it kind of changed at the same time. I don't know. You guys leave me some comments.
Feel right. Like, it just didn't feel right. And we always need to start going off that. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So, we ended up dry humping. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kissed her, we dry humped or whatever. Like, we straight dry humped. I ain't gonna stunt to y'all. Like, we did that. We dry humped. And so it was cool. You know what I'm saying? First night, didn't really do nothing, dry hump. That was cool. Like, so the next day we wake up and she's like, what you want to eat? And I'm like, it don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, well, I found a place, so I'm gonna take you there or whatever. I was like, cool. So she ends up pulling up at this taco spot. And mind you, like, I'm from Texas, so if you pull up to a taco spot, for me, I need the people that's back there not to be able to speak no English. I need to have to point at a picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, point at a picture. And when we pulled up, it wasn't nothing like that. It was like fried chicken tacos. It was like nobody in there spoke Spanish, okay? Yeah, like, so it didn't look appetizing to me. So I was like, yo, we can go get something else to eat because I really don't want this. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just took this tortilla out of a package. Like, I like my stuff fresh. Like, make my tortilla right there. You know what I'm saying? So, she was like, all right, cool. So we get in the car, and she started driving around. I'm on my phone looking for something else. You know what I'm saying? Her daughter in the backseat looking for something else. And all of a sudden, she pulls into this parking lot. And the parking lot that she pulls into, she just hops out the car and takes off running. Like running, not walking, just running. And me and her daughter in the car. The daughter don't know me, I don't know her. Like, what's happening right now? We in a parking lot. Like, what's happening? So her daughter, I look back at her daughter, and her daughter says, "This is why we don't go nowhere." And I'm like, what? What you mean? She's like, "This is why we don't go nowhere." I'm like, oh. So I get out the car to go find her or whatever. She starts walking back, and it's already hot. It's summertime in ATL. Like, it's hot. So she come back sweaty, like sweat dripping down her face because she been running for no reason. And I'm like, yo, what's up? What's good? You all right? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what just happened. I'm confused. Like, it was no beef. It was no situations. Like, you just did that. Like, what's going on? And she was like, I looked up that place, and I really wanted you to eat there, and you just said, and you just did me like that. And she just starts going off. And I'm like, behind me not wanting to me wanting to eat without, me wanting to spend money on what I wanted to spend my money, I could have DoorDashed. I could have DoorDashed me something. Like, it ain't that serious for you to just be leaving me and your daughter while you just take off running it. Like, that's just weird. Like, weird. So cool. Strike one. So then we get back to the house or whatever, and she goes to go take a bath. She goes to get in the shower, and all of a sudden I hear somebody screaming, y'all. And running out the shower butt naked into the bedroom, into her daughter's room, butt naked. And I'm like, what could happen in the shower? And I mean screaming, ah, ah! And I'm like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. So all of a sudden, she walks back in the room. She's standing next to her daughter, and she's like, tell her, just tell her, to her daughter. And I'm like, what is going on? Let's get to part 4 because it's getting too long. I mean, let's get to part 5 because it's getting too long. Whatever part we on, I'll post it up there. But I think it's part 5. All right, so her daughter, you know what I'm saying? She's standing right there or whatever. She's like, hey, can you call me real quick? And I'm like, bet, whatever. So she walks me over to the bathroom, and we go in there, and she points at the tub, and she says, whatever her mama got going on up in there, that if a piece of hair comes out of her head while she's taking a bath and she touches it, then she feels like she's dirty. So she goes into like this whole panic mode and screams and goes crazy, and that she has to go in the bathroom and clean up the tub for her to finish taking a bath. Y'all. Then she proceeds to look over at me and say, do you want to, you know what I'm saying, like, start doing this? Like, do you want to do it? Like, because I got it, you know, the tub. I said, no. I said, you got it. Like, I'm not even here. You only see me. I'm not even here.
Facts.
So now I'm waiting on my flight. Now I'm waiting on my flight. Because stuff ain't adding up for me. But I still haven't. Like, I still haven't figured this out. And I still have one more night. So I'm like, we got to get through tonight. We got to, you know what I'm saying? I got to see it through. We got to get through tonight. Like, let me see what's going on. So she ends up, the daughter came there with bleach and everything. Ajax cleaned the whole tub. Like, she went back in there, finished taking the bath, went in there, started thanking her daughter, thank you so much, and all of this, whatever. I don't care. I'm laying in the bed, and now I'm like, yeah, something's a little off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, something
I
been
don't know
off,
if I need to finish seeing this through. So, get in the bed. Boom. Y'all. She gets in the bed and starts like almost a whole makeout session with me. Like, kissing all on me, like, moaning, you know what I'm saying, all that. And I'm like, you know, if I'm on a crazy, then I might well, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all what happened. This is why it didn't feel right. So, in the midst of, you know, us dry humping again, pretty much, she stops me and she's like, I gotta tell you something. But you gotta tell me. I have a sexually transmitted disease.
I did not wipe the lips though. Uh,
What? What? Like, you couldn't have told me that before I paid for this flight. Like, that's what I'm thinking in my mind. I swear to God, that's what I was thinking in my mind, but I couldn't say it because I ain't that mean, but I wanted to say it so bad, y'all. Like, really? This is what you say? I appreciate the fact. And the first thing that did come out my mouth was,
Respect, like all respect for that. Yeah, because like you could be pissed off, you know what I'm saying? But respect because she did not have to say not a damn thing. Y'all could have just did the do, and then you would have been later on like, whoa, wait a minute, something ain't right here. So, that's 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 always good. But at the end of the day, you already had red flags to not take that flight to go see this person. That's just hands down on that. You should have never went. But you did, and you then found out, but you already still knew. But the other half of this is like so glad that she decided to say, let me listen to my intuition because something's not right here. And like, I just want to take it a little bit slower because I need to pay a little more attention because something's wrong. We don't all do that. We know we have that inkling feeling, and we be like, it'll be okay. It's fine." And then later on, it'd be like, "Damn, I had that feeling for a reason." And I then went and did the opposite shit. We have an intuition, ladies, for a reason. It is to feel what you feel and be like, "Let me go off of that because this is not gonna go other. It's just gonna be wrong if you don't." I've done that like recently so many times, and it's like, you don't learn your lesson, like, hello? And the point being is, respect, as I said, that she did tell her she didn't just go without, saying anything, and that she listened to her intuition. Because had she not, and had this chick never said anything, mm,
I appreciate the fact that you did tell me this before we, but at the same time, like,
hmm you could have
how do
saved
you
that
expect
trip.
me to respond right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Right.
don't know what you want me to say. Like, I'm like, I don't know. And she was just like, well, I just wanted to tell you before, we, you know what I'm saying, did anything else. And whatever she had, clearly it wasn't inflamed right now. So she was like, so I can't transmit it. I don't know how true
Mm.
that is, but I don't take them type of chances.
Well, if it was the H, and I won't say no more, you guys know, but the H that ends with a P, if I'm not mistaken, S, H, P, and the S at the end. I'm gonna say that HPS. You should know what I'm talking about. That I think that's how that works. It's like it goes and comes. I know someone that, a friend of a friend that had that. And then I think there's G warts that you can get, but I don't know how that one works. You guys leave me some comments if you know differently.
So I politely told her, I totally understand where you're coming from and what you're saying, but just because I'm more protective of myself,
That part.
um, I can't take it any further with you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, so we can go to sleep. We
Mm,
can go to sleep.
night night.
And I could tell she had an attitude or whatever. And in my mind, I
I
know
know
how
she
many guns
did.
she got in that drawer over there. So I got my attitude together because my flight leaves tomorrow and I want to
Okay.
survive. So I
That
politely
part.
told her, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just lay on my chest. Just lay on my chest. Like, I'm going to hold you. Like,
Just like how
and
I
maybe we could talk
just-
more tomorrow and see exactly, you know what I'm saying, where this is going to go. That ain't what I meant. I meant I couldn't wait for my flight and I'm out this, and I ain't calling you no more after this. And I'm done with Atlanta
Mm,
females because what?
facts.
The end. Tell me how y'all felt about that story, though.
Crazy. Freaking crazy. That's what that damn story was. There is no way in hell that I would have took that damn flight on that third. The third, people. The damn third red flag, and you still like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go. No, I would have never did that. That was crazy. But I'm glad everything worked out. Nothing happened, or at least you say nothing happened. I was still in the back of my mind like, I don't know. I don't know. But Either way, I'm glad everything worked out for her. And obviously, she learned a lesson from basically wanting to deal with certain people, Atlanta, she says. But I don't really think it really matters today about whether you date in Atlanta or outside of Atlanta because it's all the same. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't done already then got yourself booed up and been booed up, you might just want to stick with associates because there is no true friends, there is no true relationships for the most part anymore. And if you do find a true relationship today in this world that we got, baby, you better keep it and you better keep on trucking with it. I mean, we might have some issues and things, but baby, I'm trying to tell you, some of these they better leave it alone. Leave it alone. So guys, I hope you made it through this phone call for this tea sipping. I hope the tea was good. I enjoyed it. I don't know if you guys did. You let me know if you enjoyed this tea. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, guys. And don't forget to check me out on my podcast side for Shadow Work and Gems podcast, guys. Love you. I'll call you back.